Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. It'll be a throw-in. Adams. And it's Marquinhos. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. Kolasinac kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yamal. Duron does well to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Pasalic. Always onto this. He's got the shot away! Goal! Atalanta! And Atalanta go in front. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Atalanta are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Rangers really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
De Ketelaere, good driving run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pinches it off him. That has been slung wide. Bellanova. He's tried one! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Belletti. Gnabry. And he's been shifted off it. Duron. And it's Giroud. And here's Nunez. Giroud. Giroud finds himself offside. And that has left him in a heap. Gnabry.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. And that should get the job done. It's a throw-in. Lookman. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Passes short and sharp. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, super ball. Gnabry. Cleared without hesitation. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Rangers can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Atalanta applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Belletti played out towards the right wing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gnabry. Terrific header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
The match was 71,550.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Kolasinac wins the duel this time.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Zappacosta. To Ketelara. To Ketelara! He should have put that one away.
The Ketelara was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Substitution for Atalanta, number 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Substitution for Atalanta, number 32, Mattei, number 17, De Ketelara, number 16, Villanova. Coming on the field, number 48, number 70, number 7, Quadrado.
And it's played forward, spread out to the left. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And it's Belletti. Gnabry. Great touch. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Rangers have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Quadrado.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Any reflections on what you've
Please
seen,
take
Jim?
this opportunity
That's
to
a
pay
fairly
visit to our official
demoralising
store
loss.
where
They hardly
memorabilia from
threatened.
today's match
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Pinches it off him. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That'll be a throw-in. McAllister. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rangers do have a chance to counter here. Tries to dink it through. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Rangers still without a single shot on target. Yamal. Gnabry with the... hits one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Rangers were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
And he's intervened well there. Gnabry. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. McAllister. And Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's De Bruyne. Played out to the left flank. Moved on forwards. Gnabry. Oh, nice touch. Heads it! Oh, That was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nuno Mendes. That's a nicely measured pass. Belletti.
There will be 1 minute
Yamal.
added time.
And the half-time whistle goes. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Rangers are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Terrific header! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the keeper beats it away. There's the
The
hit!
attendance for this match was
Oh, that is rather wayward.
71,515.
I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Tchouameni picks it up from the goal kick. Time and again they are repelled.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Spread it left. Gnabry. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's really well cleared.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution on the field. Number 13. Coming on the field is number 4.
And here's
David Villa.
Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. David Villa. Nunez! He should have put that one away.
Nunez has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Gnabry.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 23.
Vinicius
Beckham.
Junior.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Has a go! He scored! They have stolen level at the last!
Goal!
That was easy,
Number
almost
7.
too easy.
Vinicius
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Number 9. Giroud.
So all square
Coming on the
with
field
almost
is
no time remaining.
Number 21.
Well, those players
Messi.
out there must be exhausted.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Just a quick announcement.
So all
It is now
square,
time for our
we need a
special
winner,
lottery.
and we will
Please
be
grab
back
the tickets
for
you were
extra
given when you
time.
were walking through the gates. Substitutions taking place.
Into extra time we go. Rangers pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. It's us or them, always has been, always will be. This familiar tale ready to be retold. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Immobile. Messi. Trippier. Oh, that's fabulous. Backward it goes. Decent hit! Gallagher. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, nice touch. He's found a way through. Trippier. Here comes the cross. No goals as yet. Barrios. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well timed, excellent interception. Gallagher. And Pablo Barrios. And it's Messi. Trippier. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gallagher. And the counter is on. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Trippier could try cutting inside here. Lino was in no mood for any of that. Trippier. Davids. Messi. That's a little off target.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Even so far. Which
How
way
would you
will things
review
go
the
in
first
second
half?
Yeah, the
Ours, of
scoreline doesn't
course.
tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Trippier.
There's the start of the second half.
Is number 19.
So neither side has yet
Otamendi.
broken through. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
It's a decent clearance. Immobile.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's straight offside. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! He's got a goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
The attendance for this
So we
match
have
was
our breakthrough.
71,649.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Referee's given a throw. He's got away. That's headed upfield. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, such a clever touch. Keeper's ball. Davids, quality ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. Decent progress down the left. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Substitution in progress.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Solid! Oh, that could cost them.
Sorloth was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And it's been taken short. Lino swept in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids carries the ball down the right. Roberto Carlos. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a hit! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
There will be 5
He's
minutes
shifting
added
through the
time.
gears here. Correa. And that's been won straight back. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Gets his head to it! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that will be the final act. Madrid can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
So there it is.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, we're on the way. Rangers looking to pass their way through.
That's good play from him. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Too long, and over the line. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Messi. Chance here to counter.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Gnabry. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's Rangers who take the lead. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Rangers goes in for the header. Harmlessly behind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Belletti. Gnabry. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Balde, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely ball. Decent hit! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Acrobatic effort! Oh, that is rather wayward. Balde. And the whistle goes for half-time. Rangers Head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Rangers head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Giroud. Coming on the field.
So we're into the second 45.
Number 23, Beckham. Substitutions taking place.
Palmer will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, what has happened here? Belletti. Rangers do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter.
Heads it! Goal! Rangers! And again they hit the front. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Rangers take the lead. Adams.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Gnabry, and that's aimed into the middle. Van Dijk tries to clear.
The attendance for this match was
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Beckham, Diaz, passing nice and neat. Valde.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the shot! Oh, that's another chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Real chance! He should have put that one away.
Lamine Yamal just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Van Dijk. That has ended up in no man's land. That is good alertness. Beckham, well, played right into his path.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Quite
time.
squeezed that one through. Thinks one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Header! They are rampant! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Superb timing to generate that power.